Scientific mythology combines dynamical science with symbolic representation. This correlation helps us better understand the science through symbolic modeling. Symbols can give us more tangible experience of the complex interactive relationships that science now describes. The science aspect of scientific mythology derives from study of dynamical phenomena, or the ways events happen and things undergo change. The more recent scientific study of natural systems has revealed that most are self-organizing and some are self-determining. From weather systems like hurricanes to ecological systems like forests, and the collective behavior of individuals in animals, or of human social systems like cities and economies, self-organizing activities arise from interdependent interactions among the parts of the system. These interactions feed back into each other, producing order out of relative disorder. This feedback-driven activity generates unpredictable patterns and the capacity for systems to self-regulate in ways that no single aspect of the system can actually control. This self-regulating, collectively generated system operation is best understood in terms of interactive networks that are continually changing and responding to their external environments. These operational networks can act intentionally to organize, sustain, and even adapt their systems. They are, in effect, autonomous agents, which behave in ways that give their systems individualized character. Each particular ecology, corporation, social group, and person is a self-organizing system of interactively interdependent parts that manifests collectively through the willful autonomy of such networks. This means that even a simple two-person relationship becomes a self-organizing system with its own autonomously willful operational network, a third party that neither person can control. Even organizations that appear to be hierarchically structured command and control pyramids actually operate as interdependently interactive networks with their own characteristic behaviors. These networks are not static, repeating processes. They learn, remember, adapt, and evolve over time, just like individual humans, which are themselves expressions of network operations. Indeed, autonomous operational networks generate the majority of the forms and functions around us, in both nature and human-created environments, from biological things to manufactured ones. These are all, to some degree, the creations of self-determining network operations. Science now shows us that if we are to understand our own behaviors, we must begin to perceive how these arise from the specific network character that forms in different groups and organizations, and how these networks interact with each other. The ethereal creativity and individualized character of such networks is strikingly similar to archaic human notions of animating spirits, once thought to influence the forms, functions, and behaviors of natural systems. Thus the spirits, souls, gods, and goddesses of the mythological imagination can now be understood as symbolic representations of the willfully self-determining network characteristics that animate both human and non-human systems, as described by science. It is this correlation that makes possible a scientific mythology, through which spiritual symbolism aids our comprehension of the recent scientific study of network behaviors, and how these shape both ourselves, our societies, and the entire natural world itself. The way system networks, like those of different species, interact with each other and their environments, generating recursive feedback loops, is modeled by dynamical symbols and concepts of multiple domains of interdependent realms or worlds, as well as by pantheons of individualized gods and goddesses, each characterizing types of network behavior, such as emerges from systems involved in violence and warfare, personified by the god Ares, or networks of passionate desire and delight, personified by the goddess Aphrodite, and even how such contrasting network behaviors tend to become interdependently entangled. Indeed, the conflicted, shifting interactions of this diverse panoply of spiritually animating agents, from divinities to demons, angels, ogres, and monsters, is shown as essential to generating the vast creativity of the cosmos. The dynamical symbolism of ancient myth is also present in modern art, where we can encounter innumerable versions of network character and interactivity. Scientific mythology brings the compelling power of these imaginal symbols into the empirical reality of contemporary science in ways that can radically alter our existing cultural worldview.